welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto, my friends. Call me Jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to lose over like 270 something pounds plus low carb in the beginning. But that being said, my lowest was 157. I'm trying to get back there. I'm in the 183.4 where I have been stuck ever since I got the C word again in July. And getting it in January made me get into the 213s, 220s. So we are fighting to reheal my body. That being said, let me show you a picture of what I just ate and then I'll explain what I didn't eat on the plate. So here we go. So we went to Mexican as a family because we've been locked in the house for 14 days because we got 3 of the girls fixed, 3 girl cats fixed. We have 2 more on the 13th to get fixed and we'll be locked down again. I did not end up eating, I ate the sour cream. I did not end up eating the tomatoes and lettuce. And I only ended up eating half a side of that steak. The other half I gave to my dad. I got full really fast. It was very yummy. I was very satisfied. And I took my collagen coffee with me. And that's what I've had today. Nothing else. And I think it's like 6, maybe 6 o'clock. We are out here walking. My dad dropped us off at the stop sign and it's about a mile to the house. So we are walking to the house to get some steps in. Since getting COVID in January, I've not walked at all. So I didn't want to walk up the road a mile, straight up a hill, and then walk back down another mile. I didn't think I could do it, so I had him, and I'm in flip-flops. So he dropped us off at the stop sign, and we are walking down the hill. I figured I have to start somewhere, right? But that is how my day is going so far. And my baby has my keto chow thermos that has my coffee in it.
Keto, this Keto Raider?
No, that's your diet soda.
Yeah,
anyways, because he thinks if the dogs come, he can pop them in the head because we got some evil wild pit bulls. But I'm not worried. I've been walking this since I was like 15 years old.
You didn't tell me there's a hole in it.
Hole in what, honey? I told you it leaks.
Notice.
Anyways, I'm going to put this down and continue to walk because look, that is shining straight in my eyes. So I get these horrible bouts of nausea where I'm getting dizzy, shaky. I feel like crap. This is the 2nd round today. One was when I was out with my daughter. So I've decided just to check, just to make sure. I'm going to do my blood pressure too, just to see what my physical innards are, you know, like my blood, glucose, stuff like that, because I don't understand. I'm fine, and in one breath, I am no longer fine. So, like, I am so sick, so sick. I just want to lay down. And it's 10 o'clock. Okay, 93, that's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's been a while since I ate. It wasn't the food. It didn't cause me to get sick.
You sure you haven't measured?
Hold on, honey. I'm recording. I told you. And no ketones. So I don't know. It's definitely not that. Since on probably the 13th, I've decided that I'm going to try at least 2 weeks of the BBBE challenge. I know it's supposed to be 30 days, but my brain can only wrap around 2 weeks right now, y'all. I've decided to go ahead and make me some more of my favorites. The chocolate toffee dessert. So I have 3 scoops of chocolate perfect keto collagen. And I did go ahead and put 2 good squeezes of that. Not like crazy squeezes, just one, you know, squeeze, then another squeeze. This is almost the texture I want. This is the salted butter Kerrygold, and then we're going to do unsalted. I know you have seen videos of me already making this, but I decided just to show you one more time. I was going to try a different flavor, but I really love this, and I am craving something yummy. And this won't be ready tonight, of course, because it's midnight. You know how I roll. And I'm starving. So this one doesn't need to be burned at all. It's the next layer. To me, needs to be cooked longer. All right. One reason I strain it is because if it is burned, I don't want to mix it in. This one I don't think is burned, so I can use it. I'm going to grab me a stick of unsalted butter. And if you're wondering, the girls, my 3 cats that got fixed, are going crazy. Willow has discovered she can climb walls, y'all. Literally, every door hallway she's discovered. She's like a whole kitten now. She was always in heat, always miserable. And now she's flying like she's Superman, top of the fridge, climbing walls. God help me. But I am very happy that she is not in heat 24/7, crying in the weird stiff position, looking like she's in severe pain. Like she's a whole new cat after getting fixed. Do I like her climbing my walls? No, I do not. No, but I am so happy that she is so happy. That's all that matters to me, to be truthful. This cat has been miserable for a long time. All right, see, this burned a little too much for me to use into the mix I'm making right now. I don't want it that dark in it. So I am going to use a couple more squirts now that it's liquid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't have my zero chocolate chips I like to put in here. I'm going to really miss that in this, but I went to my mom's house to get one, and I guess she wasn't switching them out each time we put new ones in. And the one that was in her fridge is 2 years old, so we are not going to use those, obviously. So let's get all this in here, all this yummy goodness. I'm going to mix it up again. That's one reason I like using a whole thing instead of separating, because sometimes when you pour, some areas are saltier than others, especially when we go and put the keto chow in it. But when we do this, so you don't even have to put keto chow in this. I'm going to put this in the, and you can do unflavored collagen and add the English toffee like I'm going to with Skinny Girl. You can even take your salted caramel and add the English toffee. Y'all, I can't wait for Christmas ones, right? Because I have gingerbread skinny syrup and I have a big pack of gingerbread keto chow coming. So I'm really excited about that. So the butter's going to take a while, but I'm going to go ahead and put my scoop. I'm just doing 1 scoop because I want the texture to remain buttery. I don't even remember if I used a whole scoop last time, but we're going to. Now, since this is a big container, I use it multiple days, not just once. Oh. We're going to go ahead and put some of the English toffee in there. This one is the English toffee coffee. Okay, that's 2 tablespoons. This will be 4, and I'll probably put some more in there once this is ready. And then we'll be stirring it up some more. Yeah, you can make a cookie dough like this. Throw in an egg, throw in some of the butter, and put it in your fridge for a little bit, and you can eat raw cookie dough, or you can make it as cookie dough and cook it in the oven, but just 1 egg if you're cooking in the oven. If you want it crispy, if you want it more cake-like, then you can go in with more egg. So, what you didn't see me eat, I had, because I only ate probably less than 3 ounces of steak at the restaurant, I just got full. Like, I never felt sick, I never felt pressure in my stomach, never heartburn. I just ate until I wasn't hungry, and it didn't take a lot. And And I came home 3 hours later. I got hungry. I had 4 ounces of my steak left from yesterday's grill. I ate it out of the bag. I don't like warming it up. I like it cold. I also was still hungry, so I made 6 pieces of air fried bacon. Ate all that. And to be truthful, it's midnight and I'm hungry. But I haven't, like, been really strict the last couple of days. So I think that's why I'm a little more hungrier. And I also forgot to drink any water today. Usually my hunger dies down when I drink water, but I just realized when I turn around and saw my water bottle, I haven't drank water today. But this won't be ready until tomorrow. So we'll come back when this is done and I add it together and just pour it all in. So I've raised the temperature to try to get going faster. It's taking a little too long. I am ready to just get it ready and going. Right? I am ready to put this together, put it in the freezer so I can have it tomorrow. Alright, I think that is enough. I usually do this one so it's almost completely black. Alright, we'll give it a few more seconds. Because I want to make sure that this comes the weird texture that I like. Very, very, very caramel texture. Alright. Rather underdo it than over tonight just because I'm so tired. So I am really tired. Not that I'll be going to sleep anytime soon. I just kind of want to just curl up on the couch. But, like I said, I really wanted to make some of this. I told myself, okay, you're going to have some treats this week. Since next week, for 2 weeks straight, we won't be having any treats. Okay, I think I'm going to need a whisk. And it might have been better not to use any keto chow this time around, just to give it a try, but I had already used it. Oh, here's my wrist. I would like to see what it's like not using... Oh, my wrist broke. Okay, let me see if I can find another one. Okay. I think I should let it cool off some. This keto chow is not going to blend. Kind of cooked in its place. Oh yeah, it kind of cooked in its place. So, let me think. I don't want some weird strings going on. You know what? I think that would taste fine. Even though it looks weird, I think it would still taste fine. Because I just tasted it and it tastes okay. So, you could totally take my strainer and strain your mess out that you just made, that I just made. Wow, I can't believe it did that. It didn't do that the first time I made this. Alright, let's just see what happens. This is going to be weird, y'all. You see the clumpiness. But we're going with it. It literally cooked it. There is some air. It is literally, the keto chow is like in a cooking texture. But I can tell you, with these ingredients I used, I don't care what it looks like. It's my favorite taste in the world, so I know I'm going to like it. And for some reason, the chocolate toffee keto chow is not salty to me at all. The lemon meringue is okay, and neither is the pumpkin. The caramel pumpkin spice, whatever it's called, not salty to me at all either. The lemon meringue is very salty. The snickerdoodles is very salty to me. The vanilla is kind of salty at times, but not every time. So I always try each bag I get. The gingerbread don't have a salty taste to me at all either. Neither does the strawberry. It's kind of weird, the ones that taste like salt to me. Okay, so now I have like a big mess to clean up tomorrow because I'm just going to rinse it off and stick it in my sink. I'll do dishes tomorrow. And yes, I'm rinsing quickly. I should have ended the filming, but I have cats and I don't want them licking stuff that might get them sick. And yes, my dishes go through a dishwasher, so I don't know what they do at night when I'm sleeping. So I just make sure there's no food on it. That gives them less temptations to lick the dishes. And then they also can't poison themselves. I'm more worried about them poisoning themselves than licking dishes that go through a dishwasher, right? Because it is hot water. It is Dawn and Cascade in that dishwasher. It kills everything. I mean, we eat at restaurants and we eat after other people that ate on those forks and cups. And sometimes I think some people is more gross than my cats. So. Alright. My cat's being silly. Hold on. So tomorrow, we will take a look at those. And see if cooking that keto chow the way I did, like literally fried it. If it makes it have a weird texture, if I don't like it, I'm sure I'm going to like the taste. The texture I might not like, but I'll still eat it because it's the last treat I'm making myself before doing a 2-week BBBBE. I'm not saying I'm not doing a whole month, but what I am saying, here's the problem. Unless I can find something wherever we eat on Halloween, out that fits it, then I will be going off for Halloween. Because I'm not going to ruin my daughter's Halloween, right? We always, ever since she was an infant, go out for Halloween. We're dressed up, we go to dinner, we eat out, we walk around the town, stuff like that. So, every year I ruin holidays for everyone because of my eating, right? Last year, I didn't ruin anything. I went off keto for Christmas. Thanksgiving, I ketofied everything and didn't go off at all for Thanksgiving, but I ketofied so much stuff. And the cornbread I do, people would say it's low carb, not keto, because it has wheat, because I use Carb Quick and stuff in it. But everyone likes it, even people who's not keto, and it's very low carb. So for Thanksgiving, I'm always very low carb. And maybe I'll get lucky and find a steak like I did today and just not eat the sour cream and not eat the lettuce and stuff, just the steak. But let me tell you, it's what my dad paid for it, so he didn't care that it was $17 just for me to eat a quarter of the steak. He ate the rest of the food, so it didn't go to waste. But for me, I would never pay $17 for that steak in a billion years when I can go get a 2-pound amazing steak and throw it on the grill for like $12. Okay, even if I went and got a T-bone or a porterhouse like that one was. That one said it was a T-bone, but it actually was a porterhouse. Because I ate the one soft side and my dad ate the big long side. So even if I was to go get 2 T-bones, they are over £1 each and they're $25 for 2 of them to cook at home myself. And they're huge and thick, not paper thin like that. So that's why it's really hard for me to do those kind of diets in a restaurant, because the only thing that seems worth the money to me is like a $10 salad, because they're huge, they're loaded with stuff. But ordering just a burger, I'm paying $10 for it, and it has nothing on it, because you can't have cheese on this, you can't have lettuce, you can't have tomato. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And my daughter can't eat at places like Waffle House or anything like that, because I could see paying like $5 for some bacon and eggs. So that's why I don't know if I'll be doing it on Halloween. I just don't know. So that's why the only thing I can guarantee is I'll start it on the 13th and go to at least the 30th, right? Even though we're going to be out on other days, I will just not eat while we're out. They can eat. I'm really nauseous. I am wondering if my nausea is happening too because my stomach doesn't have enough food in it. Someone made a comment on my Facebook about that. We're going to get in the dark for a second. I don't feel like getting up and turning these lights on. Oh, my back is really hurting. I hurt my sciatica. Made a comment that maybe my tummy is not got enough stuff in it. Maybe when the doctor says there's too much stuff in it, maybe they're wrong. And lately that I'm getting heartburn and nauseous and feeling like I'm on fire because I'm actually hungry and I don't realize I'm hungry. I don't realize I'm hungry until my stomach is growling beyond belief and I'm almost throwing up. Okay, so that only happens once a day, right before mealtime, and I eat a few bites, and then I'm not hungry anymore and I'm not full and I stop eating. I really, in the last 2 weeks, y'all, when I mean I haven't eaten much, the whole time with the kittens, the only way I had any calories and fat is eating those butter things. Because I was only eating maybe 5 pieces of bacon a day and just one of my protein drinks. That's it. That is it. Not even fatty coffees, just some collagen, sometimes no collagen. I really didn't have an appetite. I wasn't moving though because I was in bed with the cats. But I can tell you, 100%, I should have lost a lot of weight because I know, other than the days I ate the butter stuff, my calories were like 700-800. So my protein was really non-existing. Some of the days it was only 40 and 30, it said. So maybe I need to up my intake, and that's why I'm hoping on the BBBE I can up my intake without hurting my stomach. Because I can just eat more beef. I can eat steak and eggs in the morning. I can eat bacon for a snack and eat beef if I need to, like, you know, like hamburger beef. Because sometimes like the last couple of days when I've almost fainted, like today, it's before I eat. It's not after, it's before. Now my stomach isn't growling, but I get really dizzy, very nauseous, insanely nauseous, and I'm on fire. I even start sweating. Okay, and it's weird. And it lasts for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then it goes away. But then within an hour of that episode, I am so hungry. Like my stomach's growling. That's why I take my blood sugar, because I'm worried my blood sugar's dropping too low. Because when I used to have hypoglycemia, that was all the symptoms for me. I might be saying it wrong. I always got hyper and hypo wrong. So when my blood sugar drops below 57, and it's done that a few times on keto in this past year after getting the C word. But when I take it, it's in the 90s. You saw last night's in this video. It's in the 90s when it happens and I take it. So, but if your body works properly, if you drop that low, you have a insulin spike to basically save your own life, so you don't go in a coma, so you don't faint. Like, if you get that low, your body should be able to go, whoa, let's give her some insulin real fast. And boom, not back up. And it might be why by the time I'm taking it, I've already been sick for over 45 minutes usually. And it's in the 90s or a little higher. So it really could be dropping because I'm never where I can take it during the drop, like when I first get nauseous. And this is all since January, because I had healed myself so well, y'all. Like, I was proud to not be getting nauseous all the time anymore and not have these weird flashes and stuff. And so I'm trying, that's why I'm trying the BBBBE at least for 2 weeks, and then I might, like, if I can't find something for Halloween to eat that fits that category, go off for a day and then go back on for 2 more weeks or longer until Thanksgiving. I don't know. I can still do recipes. I can still cook for other people. I just wouldn't be able to eat it myself. Which, thinking about how food makes me sick, most of the time I have no desire to eat it. I can make Dino keto taco salad, but I know it would make me desperately ill, so I have no desire to eat it. I can make him, like, there's so many foods I can make him that I know if I ate it, even though it's keto, I would throw up. Same with my daughter, making my daughter stuff. So that controls me. Like, when he offers me a Cheeto, I always say, if I'm going to cheat, it ain't going to be on a Cheeto, because first of all, Cheetos will make me throw up beyond belief. Like, horribly throw up eating Cheetos. So that would be nothing. Same with soda. Okay, he offers me diet soda all the time, which isn't cheating. However, for me it is, because it knocks me out. Like, my blood sugar rises even with Coke Zero. And on top of it, it's probably because I'm desperately ill. If I drink anything with carbon, Anzidias, anything with a carbon, I am desperately ill from my heartburn. Like, instantly, the first sip. So it doesn't matter if he offers me 100 times, I don't drink it. So there's so much stuff I've already taken out of my diet that that's why I was like, well, why do I want to do a BBBBE? I've already ripped all these ingredients on my diet and only have a few left, and now I'm just going to take all of them away too. But if it can clean out my body, and I will try desperately on Halloween to find something that fits in the category, because I really want to do the 30 days straight. Like, part of me wants to, the other part doesn't. But I want to do it so that I can be like Harry was talking about, adding some stuff in and see what happens, because I had gotten down to only 3 cheeses on the other elimination diets I did. I had gotten down to 3 cheeses I could eat with no problem. But I'm starting to worry that maybe I can't have cheese. And I need to test heavy cream desperately bad. Because what if it's the heavy cream making me sick that I put in my coffee and put in my ice cream? I mean, it's only 4 to 6 tablespoons a day total, but I was never someone who could eat regular ice cream. If I did, I would throw it up and I'd be on the ground crying within minutes. But I was told I'm not lactose intolerant. But my stomach would swell instantly if I had milk. I had never been able to drink milk either. No milkshakes, no ice cream, nothing with milk in it unless it was like a cheese or butter. And sometimes sour cream does the same thing to me. I would be on the floor in tears. That's why I literally measure out my sour cream. And most of the time I don't even eat it that much. And cream cheese I have to be really careful with too. My stomach, burping, throwing up, diarrhea. Every symptom of lactose intolerant. But the doctors would tell me I wasn't. And it wasn't random. It was every single time. So me giving up ice cream was no big deal. Me not eating keto ice cream that's made in the store that you buy, no big deal, because it makes me sick. Literally horribly sick. So, like, there are certain things that I just have to, I just say, oh, wait, that makes you horribly sick. Don't eat it. Just like Lily's chocolate. Oh my gosh. Because I'm tired of being nauseous. I've been a sick little girl all my life, like from birth, with stomach issues. And if someone could say, here is this list, and you would never get sick ever eating it again, as long as you stay on this list, I can tell you I could stick to that list 99.9% of the time because I'm so tired of being sick. It really does suck. And you have to worry. When you've had heartburn as bad as I have most of my life, you have to worry about cancer. And cancers already have issues with that. So I have to be, you know, extra careful. Anyone does, who has heartburn constantly, which one of y'all reminded me, but I already remembered. So that's one, the main reason I'm doing the BBBBE, because I'll be honest, the last time I did it, I didn't lose any weight at all, not even a pound. Oh, Sharky, that's hot, baby. Hold on. My cats are going to give me a stroke. Sharky got on the stove, and thank God it had cooled down a lot, and he jumped right back off. I was freaking out thinking he burned his paws, and I had to go examine him. Oh, I swear. These cats. They're like children, y'all. It's like having 2-year-olds the rest of your life. Eight 2-year-olds. I don't even, so I'm not expecting to lose a single pound. I am expecting to lose inches because I do manage to lose inches usually if I don't have bacon every day. So I will not be having bacon every day because that is an issue for me. I haven't found a bacon that I'm okay with. Well, there was one at the meat market. However, it causes the worst heartburn in the world, and I usually do throw it up. That's probably why I have no issues with it, because it doesn't stay inside my body. So I am looking in my closet still, because on the 12th, or whichever day I decide to do this, I'm going to take the before pictures, and I've decided I'm going to find something that I can't even zip up probably, or barely zip up. And we're going to judge by that. If you didn't see my other videos, the numbers on tape measures just upset me. They're frightening. So I don't want to do the whole tape measure thing. I'd rather just put on clothes and tape video and pictures and go by that. That's how I like to do it better. We'll get on the scale, but my scale hasn't been budging, so I've already told myself, do not get upset if it doesn't budge at all. Okay. And if it doesn't work and I don't lose any weight, but I'm going to be positive that I'm going to lose inches. But if I don't, it's okay, because we're cleaning out my system so we could test some items. We're going to come back slowly testing items. And for all I know, I might feel so amazing that I don't even want to make the low carb dressing this year. I might do a totally different kind of Thanksgiving this year. We might, if we can find the smoked turkey, we might just do smoked turkey and brisket and things like that instead of doing the whole turkey thing. Like, okay, when I was watching last night the support group live with Dr. Eric Westman here in Durham, which I am going in person next month. I missed this month's. I chimed in. I can't have Thanksgiving without dressing. It's just not Thanksgiving to me, because, you know, Cassie and them was talking about, well, no, you can do like all different kind of things. It doesn't have to be a Thanksgiving thing. But I'm from the South, right? And like my daddy will expect certain things, okay, on Thanksgiving. He doesn't care about the turkey at all, so we can ditch the turkey. But he cares about, you know, the French onion casseroles and the mashed potatoes, and there are certain things I have to make for him, but I have no desire to eat those things. So I'm really leaning towards not doing a turkey this year and doing like brisket and stuff. And that Friday we're going Black Friday shopping, and then that night on that Friday we are going to the Dickens Festival in Fayetteville. It's kind of like transferring back in time, and you do the people's dressed up like Scrooge, and you're dressed up in those old time outfits, which I'm thinking about putting one together. I'm trying to look at Halloween ones or something. So I've been rattling a really long time. So I guess I should let y'all go and stop talking so much. But we are doing a couple of things this month. So we're going on a witch's walk and a zombie walk, the Halloween thing, the boob trail. We wanted to go to the zoo, but with getting the cats fixed, it's not going to happen. We might go to a festival this weekend. I got to figure out which one I want to go to. There's a street festival on Saturday night downtown Sanford, or there is a farm festival out in Cameron during the day. And I know Dino would never have energy to do both. I'm the girl who would do both. But, so yeah. Also, my daughter's finally got scheduled for her autism test. She had to done tons of questions today. She had to go, you have to get through levels before they agree to pay for it with insurance because it's so expensive. And we're going to have to drive all the way in December to Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's a long drive from here. Almost 3 hours one way. So we haven't decided if we're just going to go there and come back after, or if we're going to go there and spend the night there. I guess it depends on how tired I am closer to that time frame. Plus all the hotels are really expensive in that area, so we will see. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now because I probably can rattle all night long because I'm kind of bored. I'm just bored tonight, so I'm rattling more. And I've already decided when I'm being locked up in that room, not the first 4 days of them or 5 days, because I need them not to move around and stuff, because you can get anal hernia. I can't even say it, but you get hernias where their incisions are. Ow, little girl, don't bite mommy. That's mommy's foot. I've already decided that I'm pulling out my laptop and seeing if I have good enough internet to do some lives, because I'm so bored in there trapped. So I was like, I could do some lives and drive some people crazy and have someone to talk to or something. Because I end up watching hundreds of episodes of Blacklist. I think I'm on season 4, season 5, but I stopped once I got out of that room because I'm going to have to be doing it again with the other 2 girls. And the other 2 girls are kittens, so they're going to be a little harder to stay calm. But yeah, now I'm going to shut up for real because I'll just keep going on and on and on. But don't worry. Well, I pray Ari will show you. I'll edit this video to make sure and show you the results of the bar before this long chat. Still awake. It's 3 a.m. So we're going to see if it's gotten hard enough to go ahead and cut it. Because if I wait until morning, it gets really hard. So, let's see what we're working with. Okay, let me just put this back down. Alright, you can see the butter areas. They didn't get much keto chow, but that's perfectly fine. This is going to taste all yummy. I just know it. I know it. It has to taste yummy because it was my favorite. Alright. Let's try cutting into it. Oh yeah, definitely been in there long enough to cut into. It's falling apart like the original one. It doesn't matter that had that funky, like, half cooked. Tastes amazing and totally adds the texture I love. Y'all, this I'm making for all the holidays. I have no reason to cheat. I have me some delicious keto candy. Alright, it's 3 a.m. That's all I'm gonna eat. Cut this up. Put it back in the freezer. If y'all can have nuts, pecans would be amazing in this. For the holiday, I'm gonna do it with some pecans. Okay, now you can taste the buttery area that didn't get the keto chow. You can taste the difference. It's more of a butter. This part right here, more of the keto chow, but it still has the toffee taste. because we did put some Skinny Girl syrup in there. You can taste and feel the difference, but I like it. It's different. Not that I could probably ever deliberately do this again. It was an accident. But it's a yummy accident. Definitely not a fail to me at all, y'all. This is my favorite thing. So there's no way I can eat all this before it is time to do my little BBBE. So I will have some for when it's over, because it made 14 servings, because I like to only eat this size in a day. So that's 14 servings. I have to redo the macros to see what the macros on this one is, because I used different ingredients this time.